Welcome to the Almost Sunday podcast. Eli Cron, Joel Mendelson, Lucas Klaus. Week 4 in the books. We rolling. Got a lot to cover. Bad injuries this week. Was shite to see and very annoying. Joel Sunday spread 1-4. Joel 1-4.
Yeah,
not good.
tough week.
Obviously upset alert. We got some new scores. My list will be later, and a little surprise. A little bit of trivia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're not doing the full 10 questions. Just like 7. I didn't want to tell you guys because I didn't want you guys to start looking shit up. So you don't get shit.
Fair. Okay. So we're going down.
We'll see. I have to decide who starts first. Housekeeping. Survivor. You both picked Bills. Easy peasy. Even though it was kind of weird a little bit there.
Yeah. I was a little sketched out.
They were getting ran on beyond belief. Also, why would they let Chris Olave throw a pass? That was so stupid. Obviously gets intercepted. That was game over. I picked the Texans on the last pod, but I was very worried, and I panicked, and I switched to the Lions. So, but I didn't lead anyone astray, because if anyone listened and picked the Texans, you're all good, 26-0. You're laughing. And I wish I stuck with that because now I don't have the Lions in my back pocket. Okay, so all 3 of us are alive. That's crazy and the furthest that some of us have ever got.
I don't think you should be allowed to keep playing, if I may. You said the Texans, and you went back on it because you were scared? I don't know. It's disingenuous. Joel?
I mean, as much as I would love to agree with you right now, I did the same thing 2 weeks ago. Not on my own account. I did not have a choice. But I'm still going.
I guess integrity means nothing on this podcast. Huh? Okay, I got it.
You're not even going to be here, motherfucker. When it comes to overall picks, Eli, you're in first with 45. Great.
No shit.
Joel with 43, that's good. I have 38, that's bad. Spreads. Eli, 33. You're in fire this season. I don't know what's going on. Like, you got a couple extra brain cells this year or something.
A couple extra. I'm sharp as shit, man.
You're okay.
I picked the Giants, right?
Yeah, that was really sharp, yeah. I've got 28. Joel right behind with 27. Also, Eli, aren't you happy I talked you out of picking the Jets, though?
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Joel picked them in the pick, too.
I did pick the Jets.
Yeah, you're insane, man. You're absolutely insane.
Trying to be too sharp on that one.
Garrett Wilson touchdown, he was like, oh, if he's scoring, they're winning, obviously.
Yeah.
He did score.
He did score.
The
All right.
Jets looked abysmal. So glad.
They are abysmal. Recap time. The Ravens dismantled easily by the worthy Chiefs. 37-20. Lamar was bad and then injured, and then the game was over. Mahomes was annoyingly fantastic. And now Lamar is expected to miss like 2 to 3 weeks. Eli, your reactions to that game, that shit game we watched.
That was the best Chiefs offense we've seen since like week 3 or 4 of last season. They haven't scored that many touchdowns in a single game for almost a whole year. And it was encouraging. They had Worthy back. You could tell right away that pass game was a lot better. So, you know, like once they get Rashee Rice back, they have Worthy. This team they're great. No one needs to worry. They're going to be a Super Bowl contender. But what I was worried about is the Ravens. Usually I'm not scared when a team goes down 1-3, but their defense just looks so shaky. Like they're just letting anyone score. I think they've let every team score at least 30 points on them in every game so far this season. Looks very bad. We're almost at one team. It's the shitty Browns. But that defense is brutal. They have got so many injuries. I am actually really worried for them this season. They might not make the playoffs, considering Lamar's injury to the hamstring. So good on the Chiefs, but Ravens, I'm scared.
It's crazy how much different the Chiefs look with even one serviceable receiver. You know, like, fuck, Xavier Worthy's back, and it's a different offense. It's no longer horrible to watch them play on the offensive side of the ball. So thank God for that. Whenever Rice comes back, they're going to be dangerous. And I was shocked by how little Baltimore was actually in this game. I picked them. I was very high on them, and they just shat the bed all over the place. And then obviously Lamar got injured. So disaster looking right now for the Ravens. Although, who's their backup? It's not Tyrod Taylor. Is it Tyrod Taylor?
It's Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush. That's interesting. They're going to have to change the way they play football. But I still like them this week, but not looking good overall.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the Texans with Cooper Rush and, just ran Derrick Henry into the absolute dirt. But it's bad. The injuries are piling up, especially on the defense, but Lamar missing 2 to 3 weeks. They're lucky they have an early bye week because they easily can be 1-5. And then your season is in like the utmost jeopardy, And they have not like the most difficult schedule later because they still have the Browns. Now Pittsburgh, I don't really believe in. But, they struggle with them. They always split. They have really weird games with them. They have Cincinnati still twice, but the back end, they've got the Packers. It's not the best. And obviously, if you're 1-5, how many wins is it going to take to get into the playoffs? Put your division aside. Is it going to take 10 wins? 9? There's really not a lot of good teams in the AFC. There's Chiefs and Bills seem like that's just going to be the matchup, and everyone else is just kind of around. The Ravens were always supposed to be that third team, but I saw today since the merger, only 4 teams have made the playoffs after going 1-5, and 204 teams missed the playoffs. So it's like, okay, it's looking absolutely bleak, and they're not beating the Rams after this Texans game. There's no way they're beating the Rams, and then bye week, hope he's back, and then you have the Bears, and the schedule is pretty easy after that. I could see them rattling off a bunch of wins, but now they just have to tighten it up. And I don't know. Derrick Henry's going to have to hard carry. Okay. Cowboys tied with the Pack. Despite Romeo scoring 3 touchdowns, they couldn't get the dubs. Sorry. Coming out party for George Pickens. Joel, your thoughts on your stupid little cowgirls?
Okay, before I get into the Cowboys, I just want to say that the clock management from the Packers at the end of that game was horrible. If the Cowboys clock operator was just this much better, that clock would have had zeros on it, and we may have been having a different conversation right now.
Jordan was lucky.
Blame it on the clock. Classic Dallas fan.
The Cowboys played a great game. Dak was incredible. That fucking throw to Tolbert on the sideline was sick. He made all the good plays. They made Micah Parsons look invisible, even though somehow PFF had him the highest graded player in the game. Sure. Fucking
PFF
sure.
is shite,
I don't
man.
believe it for a second.
He saved a touchdown.
I mean, I guess, but there were 2 other guys right there. He just got him at the line, which is a bullshit sack. I don't think that's a sack. Either way, the Cowboys were very good. All around, they played a very good game. I was very happy watching it. The defense still can't stop a deep ball, but they
Can't stop anything.
They did a pretty decent job with Jacobs for half the game, and then he just exploded.
They weren't good all around. They gave up 40, for God's sake.
They're going to give up 40. That's the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
But the block PAT was electric. George Pickens was really good, and it was a much better outcome than I expected. I thought Micah Parsons was going to have a 3-sack day.
Yeah, those Cowboys, that offense is clicking. Like, without CD, the fact that Dak came out and did as well as he did is impressive. I think a lot of people didn't expect Dak to come back from his injury last season and just start slinging at the start of this season. Like, he has looked so good this season, so precise. He has his weapons. Pickens is such a good addition to that wide receiver duo there. But like, that offense is clicking. You need the defense to dial into at some point. You letting in a 40 spot on the Packers. You can't expect to win games if you're allowing 40 points a game, right? Like, this team is live or die by the offense, and that's what it's going to be all season long. Their defense is complete shite. And the Packers, man, people had them already since the start of the season in Super Bowl. They were like, they're going to make the Super Bowl right away. It was like, so convinced that they're the best team in the league, or if not the top 3 team. And it's like, this defense allows points. This defense isn't unstoppable. As we've seen it so far, Dallas threw 40 on them. The Browns beat the Packers. So I don't think the Packers are as good as everyone thinks they are. Dallas exposed them a bit. The Browns exposed them. And this didn't make me feel confident that the Packers can win the Super Bowl this season.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said on the Packers. Definitely, that's very alarming. Their defense, and that game was weird. And Jordan Love's decision making, and those last couple seconds was horrendous. They are so lucky that they didn't just flat out lose this game because I don't know what he was doing. That was taking forever to get everyone to the line. And then he like throws it to the end zone. It's like, man, that was like a Caleb Williams play. That got Eberflus fired last year. Like, you gotta chill out, buddy. As for Dallas, yeah, offensively extremely impressive. Defensively, they're a joke. Javonte Williams, nice pickup. I still don't. What do I do with the Cowboys? They're gonna be somewhat good because their offense is good, but this is not a sustainable way to play football. I still don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. And they're just thrilled to have a tie, which I find hilarious. But all right.
I was pretty happy with the tie. Also, they're the number one offense and the worst defense. So that's exactly how we thought they were.
Yeah, it's not great. It's really not great. If only they had a guy like Micah Parsons. I don't know. Maybe that would help.
Didn't even do anything in the game.
Okay. Well, he got a
He
sack.
was not a factor.
He saved the game. He saved the game with that sack. So
He did. I agree. Dak was getting in the end zone there. He
Right,
was.
sack.
he got chased down and he sacked him. I don't know what to tell you.
He was at the line.
Sack's a sack. Seahawks and Rams both picking up nice wins over the Cards and the Colts, both 3-1. Eli, which team do you have more faith in the rest of the way?
I'm gonna go against my home team and say the Rams.
What?
Man, they are just clicking to a point where I don't see my Seahawks getting to that point. I know I picked the Seahawks to win the division, but from what I've seen so far, Stafford, well, I was worried about his injury going into the season, and he looks completely healthy and dialed in. Puka's the best wide receiver in the league. Kyron Williams is killing it. That defense is unreal. I mean, I can't pick the Seahawks at this point after what I've seen from the Rams. Honestly, the Seahawks are like right there, but I'm saying the Rams are just a little bit better right now. You think that's crazy to say?
No, I completely agree with it. I just
You
like
think?
you would say. I thought you would say the Seahawks for sure.
I thought it was gonna
Listen. I'm not letting my Homer team cloud my judgment like you fellows do,
I
right?
don't.
Oh, really?
Man, he's got a hard on for the Eagles for sure. But, I thought
But-
Eli was going to say
They're the
Seahawks.
best.
I know. Listen, I wanted to, but I've been reviewing the tape for
Okay.
hours, and I just can't. I
Enough.
can't see a way where the Seahawks are better. I can't.
Well,
It'll be close, but Stafford is killing it right now. He's amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that Eli picked the Seahawks didn't pick the Seahawks because now I believe all three of us will be picking the Rams. They got the Super Bowl coach, the Super Bowl quarterback, experienced defense, and when it comes down to it, I just trust them more than the Hawks. Even though I am pretty high on the Seahawks right now, and I do like the way they play football, it's got to be the Rams.
they honestly
Yeah.
should be 4-0. They absolutely screwed. Like Purdy threw a pick in the end zone. They just didn't go
Yeah.
get it for some reason. They really should be 4-0. I think they're better than the Niners. In my eye, clearly. I'm high on the Rams. I mean, that's what I
Yeah.
gotta say. Been high on the Rams since last year. So yeah, definitely more faith in the Rams. Thursday night, Rams-Niners, super important game. Let's see if Purdy can bounce back after getting shittered by the Jags. Okay, Tyreek Hill out for season and maybe forever. Dislocated knee, torn ACL, among other ligaments. I've never seen a report like that. Like, okay. When I missed it, when I was watching the game, they were like, all the players were down on one knee, and I was like, who's dead? I was like, it's Hill or Waddle. I was like, there's no one else, because Tua, I would have seen him flop to the ground in the way he does. But I was like, it's one of these guys, and then they show the replay on Twitter or X, and that was disgusting. That leg was facing the wrong direction. Joel, I'll ask
Gruesome.
you: do you think he ever plays a snap of football ever again?
Yeah, I think he does. I think he got injured in week 4. So there's a whole season and a whole offseason for him to get better. He's a free agent now for this year?
I'm sure he's played his last snap in Miami.
Yeah, I could so see like a Chiefs reunion or something. He's made the money. maybe if he just wants to go win again. He looked weirdly happy on the stretcher. I'm gonna chalk that up to shock, just because your leg is twisted and all that stuff. But
I think so.
he was never a recipe for success this year, especially with the whole uncertainty with Tua's position or his health, I would say. I don't think he plays for the Dolphins ever again. I don't think he retires, though.
I agree. He's not going to retire, but to get back to the same form he was in, never. I don't think so. I think he might be like a wash, like what OBJ did near the end of his career, bounce around teams, trying to make a difference on a Super Bowl team, be like the 3 or something. But after seeing that injury, I don't know, like that was the most gruesome thing I've ever seen, man. And why was he smiling so much? Like, you're saying shock, but I've never seen it. Like, Tank Dell got his knee mangled. He looked sad. He was like crying afterwards. And then Tyreek is just smiling, thumbs up on the stretcher. Even in the hospital, there's like a picture of him smiling his ass off. It's like, this guy is just a nutcase on and off the field. Like, oh my goodness, all those kids must be getting to him or something. But I think that's it for his amazing career. He really revived his career, had one of his best years in Miami, which was very, very cool to see. But Lucas, this is your guy. This is your Dolphins player.
It's not my guy.
I'm not your guy, buddy. He's not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy.
Your guy.
Not my
He's
guy.
your guy. Don't get offended at that statement.
No,
but
I am.
I wanted to know what your initial thoughts were when you were you sad or like not happy about it, but like
I was ecstatic that he was.
No, this is my guy.
What were your
obviously,
thoughts, man?
I mean, my thoughts were for the Dolphins, and it doesn't make a difference because they're terrible and they're not going to do anything. And McDaniel's getting fired no matter what happens.
This was a nothing burger.
I felt bad for Hill that he, absolutely might have ended his career. I think he will play again, and I don't think it's going to be for Miami. Like, definitely not. But it might not. He might be out for 2 years. Like, and then what happens? Because his whole thing was his speed that no one had ever quite seen before, like ever, at the wide receiver position. And he doesn't have particularly good hands. He's not like a crisp route runner. It's just his speed is just unbelievable. So if that is gone, I don't know what is really left of his game, unfortunately. So I could see a Chiefs reunion. That's for sure. Massive discount. He goes back to Mahomes and friends, gets another Super Bowl, because that would be such a Chiefs thing to do. But yeah, no, that was a gruesome injury. But I think his time in Miami is done, and this is just even more like Miami's so stupid because I would have traded this guy. Now he's hurt. Now you got nothing. Like Miami can't do anything, right? That's all I got from that.
You can't predict that though.
Yeah, I can't predict
that.
injuries, but I mean, just trade.
They're probably going to dish him before the deadline, though. Like everyone thought that. And
They
nothing
wouldn't
you
have
can
done
do.
that because that would have been the smart thing to do, and they're not. Okay, Survivor time. This time I will stick with my pick. You two,
Yeah.
you guys were in tandem with Buffalo last week. What do you got?
Joel, I'll speak for me, and then you go first. I am going with the Lions over the Bengals. All right. Strong team beat shit team. Easy as that.
Me and Eli are in lockstep once more. Strong team, beat shit team. The Lions are going to maul the Bengals.
Yeah, that's going to be like 50-14. If they even get to 14.
4. Oh, 14.
The starters are coming out late third quarter. That's
No, they never. No, 'cause Campbell never pulls the starters, man. He never pulls the starters.
That's going to be the kind of game it is.
That's a game to bet, like Jared Goff 3 touchdown passes or something. Like, it's gonna be ridiculous. I can't pick the Lions. I would have with you guys. That's free because I pussied out, and I'm not gonna pussy out of this one. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm picking the Miami Dolphins over the Carolina Panthers.
Homer pick alert.
I just don't see how, even without Tyreek Hill, how the Dolphins don't score more than the Panthers. So Bryce Young sucks. He's the worst QB in the league. Like maybe Spencer Rattler is, but Bryce Young is just, they're competing. Who can be more shit? Ooh, you think you're bad? Check this out. It's gonna be electric when the Panthers and Saints play each other. They're both gonna be like, "Holy shit, we could get a win here." I know you guys like this pick. Okay, it's sharp or it's
Okay.
dumb as bricks, but it's not. It's sharp AF.
This
Okay.
is one to make you shit your pants on Sunday.
Yeah, a little bit.
What,
It's not
what about
comfortable.
the Falcons when they lost 30-0 against the Panthers, right? People were sure about the Falcons.
Divisional
That's-
game? Michael Penix. You know, it's not like Bryce Young was good in that game. The Falcons were just so unbelievably bad.
The Dolphins are unbelievably bad too.
They're
I think
bad.
the Falcons are better than the Dolphins.
By
The
so much.
Their defense is, and their running back is good.
Their
but
whole team.
Quarterback's better.
right now, is Penix better than Tua? No, he's not.
Yes. bro.
Yeah, Michael Penis is better.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
He is.
Okay, so you guys hate my pick. Okay.
Even both lefties.
Might be. I feel like I remember his pick 6 being the stupid one with his stupid left arm.
Joel, I'll
Um,
see you in week 6. Lucas,
Serial buddy.
sayonara.
Okay, you better
Everyone watching this, don't tail the Dolphins. You'll
tail the
lose right away.
Dolphins. You guys are gonna love it. Tail it, easy peasy. Darren Waller. Okay,
Pipe dream, buddy.
it's time for the resurgence of our new game, which we do not have a name for, so we will continue to call it the game of touchdowns for now. You bet money on a guy to score a touchdown, $10. And whatever winnings that would be, those are your points. I picked Nick Chubb last week. No, did he get in? No, Will Marks did.
Very sharp.
Yeah, Marks got in instead. Really upsetting. I think he might just take the job from Chubb entirely. So that was horrific. Eli, Josh Allen, nice, 650 on the board. Joel, Garrett Wilson, 1650, really nice. Joel, since you are currently in the lead, who you got?
Going with a crazy one here. Someone who was playing horribly to start the season may have just snapped back into it at the end of last week's Thursday night game. It's Marvin Harrison Jr., $10, wins you $13.50, returns $26.50, or $23.50. Thank you, Lucas. Yeah, it's just going to be a fun win for all of us, guys. We're going to stay in the front.
Marvin Harrison Jr., you're really putting your hard-earned cash on him?
They're playing
The
the
drop-
Titans.
The
They're
dropper machine, man. The dropper machine.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
I like it. I like it a
The,
lot.
the guy's got the yips. I know he got a touchdown against Seattle, but he's got the freaking yips if anyone's ever seen him. I'm going for a far more reliable player here. Quinshawn Judkins. He's having his breakout. He's had touchdowns in the last 2 games, 2 in a row for the rookie. He's getting more snaps, more volume every week. And they're playing the shit Vikings in, I believe, London. It's a London game here. You know Judkins is going to be fired up. He's going to get a touchdown 3 straight games. The lines aren't out yet because they're too scared to give him a line that people will abuse. So I think that's a good thing.
I don't like it at all.
I hate it.
I don't like any London touchdown scorer bet.
Yeah, Vikings are good against the run too. I really don't like
Not
it.
really.
I
Not
think
really.
they have a bounce back game too. Yeah, no, don't like it at all.
You didn't like Josh Allen last week.
I wanted you to take James Cook. That's what I wanted.
Worse odds though.
Yeah, but that one is like obviously way.
Quinshawn
more.
Judkins. You don't think he's breaking out?
Hey, sure, he's breaking out,
He's
but
pretty good, but like in London, it's sketchy.
yeah, in London, the only thing he's going to break out with his sores,
You
buddy.
guys are worried about London. The city shouldn't worry you.
It worries me, man. It worries me a lot. Now check this out. No CD Lamb, no problem. Jake Ferguson getting a lot more production. 10 to win 20. Dallas Cowboys.
So you're
Right.
lying in the dock saying Waddle?
Yeah.
Well, I like Jake Ferguson. I do think the Cowboys are going to win this week.
I need
That's
it.
brutal.
I need
He-
it. They're against the
he's
Jets,
been-
man. They just gave up 2 touchdowns. Darren Waller, Jake Ferguson, a little inside the 5. They
No.
love their little rollout play.
He's been too hot. He's been way too hot to start the season. He's due for a regression. Shit pick.
Okay, he obviously likes it.
I don't.
He loves it. He loves it then, Joel.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it.
He's been too hot lately, though. Actually, he's
Isn't
due
that-
for regression.
Last week he was good, but he hasn't had like the craziest start to the
Yeah,
year.
he's not
Yeah,
been
he
scoring.
has
like-
actually.
He's not been
He's got
scoring
like
like
7
crazy.
receptions every game.
I'm just
Couple
gonna-
touchdowns already.
I just
He's
need
been on
one.
fire.
I just need
He's
one.
tight end 2 right now in fantasy.
Buddy, you were taking Quinshawn Judkins because he's breaking out. Then I take a guy who's been consistent. You're like, I hate that. He's due for a bad one, but Judkins isn't for some reason. The Browns.
Tight ends are sketchy. Though.
Okay, sketch this. Okay.
It's your roommate's joke.
And I hate you. It's time for something that has not been going super well, Joe. Joe's Sunday spread. Tough week. 1 for 4. The funny thing is we track all of these picks in the app, so you just keep picking the wrong 5. You get a bunch right. Your favorite 5 are just always bad.
It's the ones I spend too much time thinking of that I get wrong. That being said, you can't come back if you don't go down to begin with. So this is where we start to come back, everyone. We went 1 and 4 last week, bad. But the Jags plus 3.5 away at the Niners, that was fucking sharp as shit. So just trust that I can keep doing that. And here is the Week 5 Sunday spread, starting with the Dallas Cowboys, minus 2.5 on the road against the Jets. The Jets are fucking dog shit, okay? I do think they're going to score a bunch on the Cowboys because that's what everyone does. But the Cowboys, I think, kicked their offense into gear this past week, and they're going to keep doing that. Next one, it's a little dicey. It's Cooper Rush and the Baltimore Ravens plus 1.5 at home against the Texans. I don't know what it's going to take for the Ravens defense to start playing like they should with the personnel they have. But maybe it's Lamar going down and the realization that, fuck, if we don't get it together, we're going to miss the playoffs. That being said, Ravens plus 1.5 versus the Texans. Next up, we've got the Buccaneers plus 3.5 at the Seahawks. I picked the Bucs last week against the Eagles. They made it close at the end there. I can't see this being more than a field goal game. So I'm taking the Bucs with the points. It's going to be a good one. Chargers. Minus 2.5 at home against the Commies. I think the line should be higher. I think even though they lost to the Giants, every team's going to lose. And I don't foresee this being a massive turning point in the Chargers season. I think they'll beat the Commies by 3. And finally, I hate this fucking pick.
Okay.
Giants plus 1.5 on the road against New Orleans. I think Jackson Dart can win 2 starts in a row here. I think he really did bring something new to that offense. And who knows, maybe the team is going to have a new sense of belief. Maybe they've bought in more. And those are my Sunday spread picks.
Okay, I'll start with Dallas, minus 2.5 against the Jets on the road. I like that. They'll just score more points than Justin Fields. Justin Fields sucks. He's a running back. Ravens plus 1.5. That is either in sharp as shit or dumb as bricks. And I don't have a faith. Like, the fact that you have like the balls to pick that as one of your 5 favorites, that's crazy to me. Cooper Rush, like, all right.
I almost changed it.
Bucks plus 3.5 in Seattle. That one is such a sketch one. I don't know if that's like a coin flip. I have no idea with that one either. Like, I can't believe you're picking these. Like, that's stay away. That's an absolute stay away. Chargers minus 2.5 against Washington. I like that. Chargers defense is good. I don't really get the number, to be honest. Like, is Jaden Daniels back? Even if he is, he's rusty.
Not necessarily yet, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't like a rusty Jaden Daniels in this spot against the Chargers coming off a loss to the Giants, who you have plus 1.5 in New Orleans. I'm fine with that. I mean, anyone who's against the Saints, unless it's the Panthers, I'm totally fine with it. So, yeah, this is a weird. This is your Sunday spread, I think, that I've liked the least, and that's why it's going to be the best.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's sharp.
This is overall pretty good, Joel. The Giants, that's a nice one because, yeah, I agree. Dart brought something new into that offense. I think the Saints are going to go winless for a while here. I like that. The Bucs, I know. I've been struggling over that one too. That's a coin flip because you're right. The Bucs could beat the Seahawks. They could lose by a field goal. It could be that close. That's a stay away for me as well. Ravens sketch, Cowboys, yeah. Cowboys should shit kick the Jets, honestly. I think I would slam that one. That's my favorite.
I don't get that line.
Garrett Wilson's guaranteed a long touchdown. You just got to remember that. Like, the secondary is still dog.
Yeah. No, like, I get the Cowboys' defense is shit, but the Jets have trouble scoring still.
And
Like,
their defense has not been good
I
either.
guess-
I mean,
Yeah.
If the Cowboys were at home, I guess it would be 5.5.
what is this sharp money coming in on the Jets to keep this line
Yeah.
this low though? Like, I guess
the
they have
Jets
to win
got
a game
shit
at
kicked
some
by
point.
Miami.
And they just
Yeah.
don't think
so
the
many mental mistakes too.
Yeah, did Justin Fields turning the ball over a couple times? Like,
Fair catch at the 2-yard line. That was
Yeah.
fun.
no, they're just a mess. The amount of penalties they take too, it's insane. It's so hard to watch. So
they were running the ball in 3rd and 6 against the Dolphins. I was like, Jesus. Like, they have no faith. Okay.
yeah,
Okay, good shit. Good shit. It's time for the Almost Sunday Touchdown Parlay, colloquially known as the ASTDP. Last week, Emeka Ibuka, that was my pick. That was sharp AF. I should have bet my house on it. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs, Eli, nice. He was due. Got
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
That was sharp. And Joel, Tucker Kraft.
he was so close though. To be fair,
Down
He was-
at the
he was-
1-yard line, does not get in, and you ruined our ASTDP, man.
The worst part is that if he wouldn't have played, my backup pick was Dobbs.
oh,
Just
the hat trick.
Go
Yeah.
with him, man. So
Oh.
this week, Joel, you get to redeem yourself by going first here. What do you got for us?
All right, I'm sticking with the last pick in my Sunday spread. We're going with the demon in the New York Giants blue uniforms. It's Cam Scatterbo. Just tell me you can't see Scatterbo running for a touchdown in the Superdome. It's already happened in my mind, and there's no denying this guy.
I love it. I love it.
I mean, I'll probably bet on
He,
that.
he's like a little Chode Charbonnet kind of vibe. He just head down and just punches the ball forward. You know, he gives major Charbonnet vibes.
He humbles people way harder than Sharp.
Yeah, way.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't.
You can tell, man. When he makes impact too, I think it fires that team up.
He's like an angry little Irishman. You know, he must like chug a pint of Guinness before every game. Like I don't know, he gives off those vibes to me. I'll follow that up with J-Mo Williams. All right, the Lions are playing the Bengals. Bengals defense is absolute trash. We all know this. Amon-Ra got 2 touchdowns in this last game this week. So I think J-Mo's due for one here. He's going to get some like 40, 50-yard bomb touchdown. Good odds. Let's ride.
I'm good with that. I mean, just take everyone on the Lions to score, essentially. Who's their
Yeah.
backup tight end? I forget his name. Get him to score a touchdown. Tesla is going to score as well. Like, you know, everyone. Okay. Emeka Ibuka served me well. Time to move on to one of his buddies. Chris Godwin back in the lineup. They're against the Seahawks. I think Ibuka is going to be maybe a little double teamed. They're going to ease up on Godwin a little bit. And boom, they're going to need him. Gets in the end zone. If Tampa's any shot in this game, they're going to need someone to step up. I could see it being Chris. Don't fail me, buddy. Don't fail me. Chris Godwin getting in the end zone. Who loves it?
Right after an injury, though?
First week back is tough, man.
Second week back.
Second week.
He played last week.
Second week.
He had a ton of targets, too. Just didn't catch many of them because
He-
Eagles'
he-
defense
he's
is so
slow.
good.
He's looking behind the 8 ball, and the Seahawks defense will smother you like a ton of bricks. So,
That doesn't smother you, it crushes you. Really stupid.
no, it smothers you.
No, it doesn't. Okay. That's our ASTDP. Don't fail us, anyone. It's time to rock and roll with that. Okay. It is time for what I know Eli has been dying for. Lucas's list. Okay. I heard some feedback from you guys last week. Okay. You guys didn't have much of a problem with it. But some things were really, I was right about. It was really, really obvious. And now we're going to get to go through it. And I'm going to be like, hey, see? Okay.
Humble.
Humility's worthless. Starting from the bottom. Won't talk about them. Titans, Browns, Saints, Jets, Bengals, Panthers. They're so bad. And I won't talk about them. Win's a win. Now, the Raiders actually lost, but they have a win, so they get to be on this list. Patriots, Atlanta, Dolphins, Giants. Yeah, you guys won a game. That's nice for you. I know Atlanta, this is their second win, but I mean, I don't give a damn.
I have the wrong tier list.
Idiot.
Well, this is what happens when you don't fucking send a new one.
Just open it.
Oh, here I am. Okay. Please proceed.
This guy. Okay, I'm not going to say anything more about these teams, really. I mean, Giants, that's nice. You got Jackson Dart in there. Dolphins, you beat the Jets. They're really one of the worst teams that you could possibly face. Okay, fascinating stuff, huh? Steelers, Texans, Cardinals, Dallas, Bears, Vikings. Yeah, Steelers, you beat Carson Wentz. Rodgers had 200 yards passing. I think 75% of it was yards after catch. The Texans, you beat the Titans. It was 6-0 going into the fourth quarter. Fascinating. Cardinals, I just what is Kyler doing? I don't know. I don't know what Kyler I'm going to get from week to week. Dallas, you tied 40-40 with the Packers. Thanks for a fun game. You still suck. The Bears, you blocked a kick to beat the crappy Raiders and Genocide Geno. Not impressed. So the Vikings dropped, obviously. Their offense is bad. I don't care who gets in there. They're just bad. O'Connell's not running the ball as well. That was a terribly coached game by him and Mike Tomlin. Just fascinating stuff. Fighting for wild card, Broncos, Jags, Niners, and Washington. Two of these teams dropped. Jags moved up, and Denver is kind of the same. They didn't really impress me against a horrible Bengals team. The Jags defense is actually playing, like, they're so good. Trevor's not the reason why this team is winning. It's the defense. They're clutching up really hard, getting a bunch of takeaways. Niners, they dropped, obviously, because Purdy played like dog water, and Mac Jones was playing a lot better. So do I see a $40 million difference? I do not. And Washington, they lost to the Falcons pretty handily. And I don't really think the Falcons offensively are any good. And Washington being the oldest team in the league, don't like their defense one bit. Debo is somehow chugging along with his fat ass. But they're all fighting for wild card. Other than that, can't really see any of them winning their divisions. Run to the playoffs. Colts, Seahawks, Chargers. Colts lost, yeah, but they really could have won that game against the Rams. Adonai Mitchell really messed that up. Felt kind of bad for him because why are you sticking out the ball? Like, just run into the end zone. It's fine. That was such a sick play for him to ruin. The Seahawks, they're looking nice. Real nice. Kenneth Walker, he's your guy. Please stop giving it to Charbonnet. I can't stomach this anymore. You got one guy who's averaging like 5-6 yards a carry. Another guy's averaging 2. Like, stop it. Stop giving him 12 snaps a game. It's absurd. The Chargers. This team, you guys want to move them up next to the Chiefs. And I was like, what are we looking at? Okay, is it a new team? Is it the Chargers of old? I told you, this is an all-encompassing list. And guess what it turns out? It turns out that what we're looking at is the Chargers. And they dropped a game to the Giants because this is what they do. They're inconsistent. And they have no business being around the Chiefs, even if they beat them. Crossroad, Ravens, second time in 3 weeks that they're by themselves on the tier list. I don't know what to do with these guys. Their defense is horrendous. Now Lamar's out. Their season actually might be over. If they lose next week, they're going to be dropping way further. And what do you do? If Lamar gets to the playoffs again by some miracle, and then he stinks it up, do you fire John Harbaugh? Is it his fault? Is it the OC's fault? I don't know why Derrick Henry's not on the field on critical 3rd and 1, on 4th and 1. I don't know what's going on over there. You just need a new voice. I like Harbaugh, but something has to change. I don't understand what this team, like, they could have easily won a Super Bowl by now. And if you look at Lamar's turnovers, I saw a video compilation of it. It's unreal. All of his picks in every other game are like unlucky. You know, they're tipped or they are caught by their receiver and then stolen. They're all just so unfortunate. His turnovers against the Bills and the Chiefs and the Steelers in big games are so inexplicably bad. Like the moment's too big for them. Like that's the only way to put it. That he's an absolute choker in big games, and he was horrific to start that game before he got hurt. So they're an absolute crossroads. Gatekeepers, Rams, Bucks, and the Packers. I did not move the Bucks down because they lost. They easily could have won that game, and I still think that this is really where they lie. I think they're a really good team. The Packers with their tie, they didn't move. I don't know what to do with them after that. Their defense was shite. And the Rams, nice win, 3-1. Their only weakness is their O-line is not as good as it should be. Everywhere else, they're just loaded. I mean, Puka is playing out of his mind. The run game is really good. Devontae Adams is a great red zone threat. So the Rams could see themselves moving up before long. Inevitable rematch. The Bills and the Chiefs. I mean, we know the Ravens, what they're going to do. They're that third team. We know they're not going to be a threat to these guys because of everything I said about Lamar. The Chiefs, they're going to go on a serious run, especially when Rashid Rice gets back. That offense is going to be deadly. They don't have a run game still. That is really their only problem. And for the Bills defense is bad. They gave up like almost 200 yards rushing to the Saints. That's so embarrassing. You know Spencer Rattler's not a threat to pass the ball, and Miller and Alvin Kamara are just cutting through them like a knife through butter. Like, their defense is really, really not good. I know they're missing a couple guys, but I don't understand what they're doing. And they're another team where what happens if you get to the playoffs again and Mahomes is still your daddy? But for now, that's the inevitable rematch. And this one, top of the tiers, inevitable match, Eagles and Lions. Never really seen these teams at their best face off with each other. To me, they're the two best teams in the NFC and in the league right now because they have everything. Eagles defense is just clutch after clutch play to keep them in games. They get turnovers. Their special teams blocks kicks. The Lions, looks like they're not missing either of their coordinators. Absolutely deadly. They were against a terrible Browns team, clobbered them. That's what a great team should do against a shit team. So the Lions moved up. Extremely impressed with what I've seen from Jared Goff. And Amon-Ra St. Brown is leading the league in touchdowns. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing from the Lions. And that is your week 4 tier list. Thoughts? Sort of first impressions? Any compliments you would like to give? I'm open.
So a compliment would be that it's mostly not shit. However,
Thank you very much.
at the bottom, wins a win. I would think that the Patriots and the Falcons don't belong on the same level as the Raiders, Dolphins, and Giants. I think they are fascinating. I think the Patriots had an interesting win this week that could maybe bode well for the future. I feel like if you use it as a window into what could be, they look pretty fucking good under Vrabel. And Atlanta, I think, despite a shitty loss last week, they just kicked the shit out of the commies, albeit it was Marcus Mariota, but put up 34 points.
I can hear the Patriots one, but the Atlanta one, they're not. Other than Bijan Robinson, I don't know what they do well.
Drake London.
Yeah, Drake
Pass
London.
game.
He's good. The pass game is not good though.
It's pretty, but once it gets going, it's good.
Okay,
Kyle
but
Pitts is
it
doing well.
doesn't get going.
Okay.
Just because you have him in fantasy doesn't mean I'm moving.
I'm going to skip a few tiers, and I'm going to go the Packers. I think they should be at crossroads. I think they had a weird loss, and then they tied the Cowboys, and they probably should have lost that game. And I don't think they look like the same team that they did in the first 2 weeks of the season. I think it's been rather weird for the Packers the past couple of weeks, and they're at a bit of a crossroads. And
Wow.
also, I would put the Chiefs at crossroads as well.
Wow.
I don't think they should necessarily be at the same level as the Ravens after being the Ravens, but they're at a point in this season right now where they can, if the offense can keep working, they can go on a run, but they could just as easily fall back into the shitter. And I believe it's a bit of a crossroads.
I don't get the Chiefs one at all. Like, I feel like all the momentum is in their favor here. They just absolutely slaughtered what we thought would be like the second or third best team in the AFC. A lot of people thought it would be the first best team in the AFC. So I really don't get that one. Packers? You don't think Packers are in the same tier with the Bucks and the Rams? Like, you don't think they're right there?
It's been weird for 2 weeks, and that's half the season. So I'm saying maybe at the moment they don't deserve to be up there with the Rams.
I mean, I'll give some teams a fluky loss, though, and that's what the Browns one really was. Their defense was really good in that game. Their offense was really bad, and then
But
the
they
last
almost
one,
did it again.
but they
were so
squat.
close to mismanaging the end of that game into a loss.
Yeah, Jordan Love did, but I mean, okay, I don't agree with that, but keep an eye on the Pack. The defense is concerning. Eli?
I agree for the most part with Joel. Patriots and Atlanta need to move up one. They cannot be in the same tier as the Dolphins, Raiders, and Giants. Those are just – there is a gap between those teams. There is a gap. Drake May does give the Patriots more than any of the other teams in that division. Michael Penix is still young. They still have a shit ton of talent on that team. I think they deserve to be a little bit higher than those other 3 teams. Also, my biggest thing that Joel didn't point out, I have been a hater on this team, but this division is so shit that I think they might come out with the win in this division, and it's the Steelers. They have to move up one more tier. They're fighting for a wild card at least because their division, they're 3-1 right now. The Bengals are 2-2. They're in a free fall. The Ravens are 1-3. They aren't looking good. And then the Browns are dog shit. The Steelers could very well win that division with a cement-footed Aaron Rodgers. So I think they at least have to move up one.
I do agree.
I agree they can win the division, but I just don't think they're as good as any of the teams above them.
They're winning games.
Yeah, they're winning games. I don't care. I watched the games. And
Well, that's what
I'm not
matters.
impressed
If they
one
win
bit.
games, right?
No, it matters how good you are. That's what this tier list is. It's not.
And
It's not.
you're good if
know,
you win games.
It's not the standings.
I know, but that's a big part of it, no?
No.
That's not a big part of it, the standings?
No, the standings are not a bit. It's an all-encompassing list. I told you that.
The standings. No, I get it. But the standings have a lot of influence on it. They should at least.
They beat the crappy Vikings. I mean, are they really that much better than any of these teams that are on their tier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, they are.
They should
mean,
kick the
they're
Vikings,
far
the
better than
Bears.
the Cardinals
They
and
didn't
the
shit kick
Bears.
the Vikings. That was a one-score game.
They're far better than the Cardinals.
They also mismanaged the end of the Vikings game like horribly.
They should kick the Bengals.
Did they even play the Bengals?
The Steelers are definitely
Did they even
in
play
the
the Bengals?
division. The Steelers are definitely in Jaguars territory. Like,
They
if
play the
anything,
Bengals.
Jaguars should move down. The Jaguars are dog
They
shit.
didn't
The
even play
Jaguars
the
haven't
Bengals,
deserved-
man.
The Jaguars haven't deserved any of the wins that they've had this season. They're a dog shit team.
What do you mean? They just beat
They just beat the Niners in San Fran.
I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
Injured Purdy. That doesn't do
In fact,
anything.
the only game they lost was some janky thing where Cohen just botched it to Jake Browning and the Bengals.
They're playing shitty teams. The Jaguars. Your love obsession with them has to end now.
The
Their
Steelers
defense is
could
really
easily,
good.
the Steelers could easily be on the same tier as the Jags. And
Thank you.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
We'll see. We'll
No,
keep an
no.
eye on them.
it's gonna pain me
Trust
when
me.
they win this division. but
Listen,
it could easily
They have a bye week and then they're gonna beat the Browns. Like, okay, we'll see what where the other teams are because they can move up based on what other teams do. But I mean, really, it's just not impressive stuff. Like,
happen.
especially the offense, but the defense has been bad as well.
Put your disdain aside for a second here. Let's think objectively.
I am thinking
Right?
objectively. I
I
watched the
think he
games.
forgot this
You're-
all stemmed to his Aaron
Oh
Rodgers.
my God.
That's all.
He doesn't. Oh my.
He's slinging the rock.
You are
and know it.
misleading people. No, he's not slinging the rock. He had an 80-yard. DK had an 80-yard touchdown, which most of that was yak. What are we doing? Okay, what are we doing? As you said,
You
he's
got to
cement-footed.
admit they should move up one at least. And I'm not even a Steelers
No,
fan. And I'm saying
no.
this shit.
Not yet.
You-
Not yet. Need to
really?
see more.
Yeah,
Need to
you're
see
right.
more.
You're right.
Thank you.
Okay, Joel's dick riding.
Comment if you
that's
agree
it?
with me.
That's it. That's all you got.
Bills should be on the top row too.
Okay, but their defense sucks.
They haven't played. They played the Ravens and they still beat them. As long as you can beat the best teams when they're
But
healthy,
we
that's
know
all that
that-
matters to me.
And I'll be the best teams though.
Yeah, they did it.
But Ravens going into that game, the Ravens were the favorite, or was really close. I think
That was
one of you
week
guys
one,
picked
man. Week one,
Ravens.
jank.
But it was still a healthy Ravens team. And the Bills with that comeback magic, they have the best quarterback in the league on their team. So I think they deserve to be in the first row.
I would love to dissect that. It's not the best. You think Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league?
Right
Yeah.
now, right
Yeah.
now.
I would say.
Okay. Okay.
Really? You're perplexed.
Yeah.
Who-
Through 4
who
weeks,
would- Let me guess. Nick Wright's Mahomes is on your top, eh?
yeah.
Yeah, Mahomes is better than Allen. Yeah.
Not right now.
Right now? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
In
Definitely
week 5 of 2025, Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes.
I totally disagree with that. I mean,
That's-
the stats are better, but
His overall
winning.
play is better.
Very
He's
more.
just
They're
better,
playing
man.
better on offense.
He's more accurate.
he's not better
He's
than Patrick
smarter.
Mahomes,
He can
I mean, he
do.
doesn't
He's
have
more
Super Bowls.
athletic. He's
Doesn't
more
have
athletic.
playoff wins, but in this regular season, right now, Josh Allen is doing better.
As a-
If you want to say through 4 weeks, has he played better than Mahomes? I'm fine with that, but he's not a better
That's
quarterback.
exactly what we're saying
Okay, but he's not a better quarterback.
right now.
This season, right now.
Stop saying right now.
Talent-wise,
So you're
yes.
saying he is a better quarterback.
Right now.
Josh Allen is, yeah, right now.
That's such a stupid little cop out. That's Lucas's list. Can't spend any more time on this. Christ. You guys are very upsetting. Very upsetting. Let me pull up my stuff here. Oh my god, it's time for my favorite segment ever. Upset alert. Okay, let's go through the scores real quick. Eli, you are in last now because
How's that fucking possible?
you picked the stupid Bengals and they had absolutely no chance. I thought that I should even deduct points from that, but that's not in the rules, so I
What about
didn't.
my sharp ass pick the week before? It was
Yeah.
like a +5.
Yeah, it's all for naught. So you're at 11. I'm in second place with 11.5. Let's go Bears. Let's go Bears. Thank you for beating the Raiders. Sharp AF. Bears get the win. And Joel picked
The Jaguars.
the Jaguars. Oh, wow. That was a really good pick.
Thank you.
That was sharp AF. Joel's in first with 12.
I don't know. I think that's rigged.
The process is rigged. The whole thing is one big fix.
Joel literally went from last to first, man. Sometimes you gotta go big game hunting. Nah, he wasn't actually. It was just 3.5.
Yeah, what was that, like +2.5?
3.5. 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5.
So, but this is as close as it could be. 12, 11.5, and 11.
Yeah.
Got a lot of football. Okay. I'm going to kick us off here, though. Okay? Because you guys are going to hate this. The Raiders and Genocide Gino are going to beat the Indianapolis Colts. Talk about big game hunting.
I hate that so much.
I'm going, man. The Colts, it's time to come down a little bit. Do I think you can still win that division? Yeah, but it's time to come down, okay? 6.5 point favorites. Give me a break. Raiders, Ashton Genty, big time games. He's going to start putting them together. Genocide Gino has been horrible. That's a get-right game. Now, the defense for the Colts has been pretty good, but start feeding your guys a little bit, okay? Little Brock Bowers, little Trey Tucker keeps getting in the end zone. Kobe Myers, maybe stop throwing the ball 10 feet above his head. That would be nice. And if you ever think that you're going to throw a pick, just do this instead. Turn around. Here, take that. Give that to Genty. Let him do his work, okay? Okay, if you're even sniffing, ooh, are we in the red zone? Pete Carroll, don't let Chip Kelly call a pass play. Just, here you go. Just hand that ball right off, okay? And if you are throwing it in the red zone, throw it to Brock Bowers' big-ass body. Can't miss. Raiders and Genocide Gino taking down the Colts.
I feel like you don't even believe what you're saying.
I believe it, man. I can
hate
see it.
I hate that pick so much. I'm thinking about
bad.
giving Survivor to the Colts, honestly. I hate that. So fucking bad.
Okay. Well, then, Eli, I'll see you in week 6 of Survivor. Well, since you hate my pick so much, you're going last. Eli, what do you got?
This is a spicy one. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns +3.5
Oh my
over the
God.
Minnesota Vikings in London. We know how bad Flacco was to start this season, but what we do know about the Browns so far, their defense is formidable. They are a formidable bunch. And you pair that formidable bunch with a rookie quarterback. What can go wrong? Not Shadur Sanders. Dylan Gabriel. Okay?
Don't say
I'm
his name
getting-
like that.
I am getting New York Giants Jackson Dart vibes against the Chargers. Okay? No one was picking Giants but me before. Now, these Browns are going to fuck up the Vikings.
You only picked them in
How about
spreads,
that
though. You
logic?
didn't pick them to win the game.
So I thought there was something there. And it
Okay.
transpired. Just
A
like
little-
what will happen in this
transpired.
Browns game.
This guy has been like reading the dictionary.
Can say a word. Yeah.
That's that stupid. I can say a word. Well, good job.
Like,
You can. Yes, you can. Yeah.
Look up the thesaurus, asshole.
Could I see the Browns winning this game? Yeah, sure, because Carson Wentz sucks, and against that defense, yeah.
You don't trust Dylan Gabriel?
Okay, no, he's bad. I think he's a bad quarterback. I think he will be
I
bad
haven't seen him.
and be a career backup at most. Do I think they're going to run the ball against the Vikings? No. Do I think the Vikings
Sean
will
Judkins?
be enough? Do I think the Vikings will be particularly good in offense? No, I don't. But I still think coming off a game that they really could have won against Pittsburgh, and they stayed in Europe. They were in what, Ireland? Yeah, they were in
That's why
Ireland,
I like them.
and now they're staying. They stayed, and now they're in London. I like the Vikings in that one. So
That just means they're getting complacent.
they come with a loss.
You know, I really didn't like my pick, but based on how much I hate your guys' pick, I'm not worried about mine anymore. I'm taking the Ravens over the Texans. They're 1.5 point underdogs at home. Cooper Rush can win games, and I think he's going to go out there and win a game. And I think I will remain atop of this leaderboard. Your guys' picks are dog shit.
That is such a stay away, man. Like
The Texans are hungry.
What's that Ravens defense gonna do?
Well, the Texans' offense doesn't do very much anyway. It's more going to be it's more a question of can the Ravens' offense score on the
Dude,
Texans.
this is a get right game for CJ Stroud. Like,
Get right into the entire Baltimore team.
there's so many injuries on the Ravens on defense, man. Like that's gonna be a mess.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Still better than your guys' picks.
No.
Your guys' are both are shit, but mine's gonna hit. So yeah.
Okay. Just saying, if I do hit mine, that is a 9.5 point swing. So, Genty. You love it. Okay. Normally, that is where we end the podcast, but I snuck in some trivia. We're not doing a full 10 questions, though. Just doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Sneaky son of a bitch.
6 questions, 7 if you guys are tied at 3-3. Okay, we are going to start with Eli. Which QB, Eli, is first in total yards?
I'm gonna go with Genocide Gino.
It's so Dak Prescott, brother.
That's why I started with Eli. I knew that Joel would know it.
Is Gino
Dak.
second though? I
It's
saw
Dak.
something where Gino was right there.
I mean,
Damn it, it's Dak.
probably not. No, he's not even top 5. Just so.
Yes, he is. He straight up is.
I'm checking.
He's 8th.
No, he was second before this week.
Oh, okay. He's really bad.
Benzie had a game, not Gino.
Yeah, Gino is horrible. Okay, 1-0 Joel. And now Joel
Damn
gets to
it.
start here. Joel,
He's a Cowboys fan.
Joel, which running back is second in total yards?
Jonathan Taylor.
No, he is first.
Bijan Robinson.
Incorrect. Bijan is 5th.
Gibbs.
Nope. Gibbs is... I don't even know where Gibbs is. He is tied for 10th.
Damn.
McCaffrey.
No, hell no. He's
I
been
mean, hell
quiet.
no.
He's been quietly, like, not doing anything. He is 23rd.
You throwing me for a loop here? Is it Javonte Williams?
It is not. He's 6th. Having a good season.
Is this a sneaky one?
AJ just messaged me and he was correct.
What? Holy shit, okay. Let's go with Bucky Irving.
Incorrect. Bucky Irving is... he's tied for 20th.
Damn, he's been doing way better than that.
Saquon? Probably not.
He is also tied for 20th.
This is a little stumper, isn't it? A-Chain.
Incorrect. A-Chain is 16th. Wow, you guys are getting further and further away. What's going on here?
Let's go Kenneth Walker.
No.
I'm just thinking now, man.
Eli's team goes no shot. Kenneth Walker's 18th.
You missed
You guys-
Homo Charbonnet.
You guys aren't even in the top 10, and you're like, come on.
I gotta look at a list of teams now.
Man. Seriously though. I'm thinking.
Stop typing away there.
What are you typing?
I'm not typing anything.
What are you typing?
James Cook.
I hate that he gets it right after the typing. I don't like that.
I like to protest this.
Yeah, what was that? What did you just look up?
I just said NFL teams and I just saw the teams.
Seems really likely, man.
That's weird. That's weird. Okay, 1-1. Stop looking at screens, guys. I don't like it. Use your noggins.
Joel said it first.
I can see you both looking off in all sorts of directions. I don't like that. Okay, Eli, back to you. 1-1. Which receiver is second in total yards?
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
That is correct.
Good one. That was a good one.
That's unreal. Yeah, that's a good one.
Who goes
No.
first?
Oh wow. Okay, so he's been doing some
Nobody
research.
asked who
this
was
guy.
first. Nobody
Yeah.
cares who's first.
Yeah. Okay, 2-1. Both of you got questions correct that are related to your team. Back to Joel to start. Which team is leading the NFL in takeaways?
Don't look over there.
Teams, you bitch. Teams. The Steelers?
Nope.
Jaguars.
Yeah.
Fuck!
How did you know that?
Genius.
Where'd that come from? I don't like this. I don't like that. That's such a pull that out. I thought for sure we're going to go forever on this one.
No, give me a hard question.
Yeah, defense has been really good for the Jags. 14 takeaways. 3-1. Which team is leading the NFL in yards after catch?
AKA Yak.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for letting everyone know.
I would have to say the Rams because of Puka.
Hold on, I misplaced my answer. I have to look it up now. This is bullshit.
Oh my god. Amateur.
This is suspenseful.
Oh, I think I remember it actually.
Let me just look it up too quickly.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't do that. No, I remember it. Okay, that's wrong.
Steelers.
Yeah, okay, what's happening? That's right. How are you
Metcalf. It's because of
How are you
Metcalf.
guys getting these?
Yeah, that
How are
one's
you
easy because of
And Jalen Warren too.
How are you guys getting these? I don't like this. 3-2 back to Joel. Which QB is leading the league in completion percentage? Also, if Eli beats you here, it is over.
I feel like it's somebody weird. Let's go Sam Darnold.
No,
That's who I was going for. It's not Sam Darnold?
it is not. Yeah, you really
I
look
was
like you
so
knew the answer.
confident.
You were Sam
He's the
Darnold.
highest QBR right now.
He is
Okay.
in 8th.
Okay.
You need like a timer here, Eli, or what's up? You going?
No. Stafford.
Incorrect.
Baker Mayfield.
Stafford is 13th. It is not Baker Mayfield.
Okay, I guess Josh Allen.
Hell no, dude. Hell no.
Oh, I think I've got it. Indiana Jones.
No. Good guess though. He's 4th.
Lamar Jackson.
No. He is 5th.
You wouldn't go a double Dak Prescott, would you?
I would not. He is 3rd.
A double dip.
You guys now you guys are going the right direction.
Justin Herbert.
It is not Justin Herbert.
Ooh, that was going to be my next guess. Let's go Trevor Lawrence.
Justin Herbert is 25th, and it is absolutely not Trevor
Oh,
Lawrence. It is a wild one.
T-Law, man.
He's worse than Herbert. I don't know where he is. He is 33rd.
That's not good, is it?
That's really bad.
Is it someone janky? Just tell me.
100%.
I'm not gonna tell you. It could
Let's
not
go
be.
Drake May.
It is Drake May. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Eli wins. That's unreal. Yeah, Drake May is
Oh.
in first with 74%. Jared Goff's in second.
Wow, crazy
Sharpshooter.
how I didn't even consider Goff. My next guess was going to be fucking Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I would never have got May. Is like that's a weird one. I would have guessed Goff, but May that one. I
Yeah.
don't think I would have guessed.
Let's go.
Okay, I guess I'll save this last question for a different time.
Let's go. That was a good trivia.
Yeah.
Trivia.
There you go. Eli wins the first trivia of this season. Okay. That is it for the Almost Sunday. I almost said touchdown parlay. Almost Sunday podcast. Look at that. There you go. In the books. And Eli's not going to be here next week. It's probably going to bring back the Rain Man if we can. Like and subscribe, though. I absolutely dare you.